President Barack Obama may have won South Carolina, but could the reason behind it be something as simple as his name?
That's for a good question. According to our next guest, history shows us names do play a role in politics. Political image strategist and image specialist Ryan Prucker is here to explain how. So how do these names, like a Barack Obama, how does that factor into actually going on to win an election?
It has a huge impact. You know, in business, I always say a picture paints 1,000 words, but the right words can pay you thousands. And we all know there's no bigger business than politics, so we can never underestimate the power of names in an election. So when you look at names, we're talking about cadence. How does a name sound? Is it strong? Is it weak? Is it really unusual? There's so many factors that go into a name.
Well, Barack Obama is certainly an unusual name. What about his middle name, Hussein?
He's got a big challenge to overcome with that. But you know what? We're at a point now where I think things are becoming a lot more progressive. People are looking beyond that. There's something resonating about the message that is transcending some of those challenges.
But Clinton, that harks back to the previous Clinton.
Absolutely.
So viscerally, if people want change, why would they vote for the same name?
Well, you know what? Imaging and names have a whole lot of impact on the actual image that's created when you hear a name. Of course, Clinton fits the bill historically of what's considered, you know, a typical name, but it has a whole lot of baggage that goes along with that. So when you juxtapose that against somebody who's fresh, like Obama, even though he doesn't have a whole lot of baggage positively or negatively, he comes out on top.
Okay, let's look at the Republicans then. You've got Mitt Romney, his real name Willard.
Yes.
Willard Mitt Romney.
Yes.
Yet he goes with Mitt Romney because I think people probably think it's more of a friendlier term.
Well, it's definitely a little bit more casual, but again, the name Romney, you know, it reeks of presidential history, you know, all across the board. Then somebody like Huckabee.
Well, yeah.
So unusual, so different. You know,
whimsical almost.
It is. It's a little sing-songy. But what you also look at is when you're creating an image with a name is what the word association. Huckabee has become synonymous with evangelicals because from the top, that's where his base was. Then you look at going into other bases across the country, and you've pigeonholed yourself. So now all of a sudden we go from Huckabee having a Huckaboom to what I think is a Huckabust. It's not working.
What about Giuliani?
Giuliani, of course, you don't see a whole lot of signs that say Giuliani. It's all Rudy. Simple, concise. It's going to play, theoretically, it should play better across the country. Whether that's going to happen, before, you know, whether it's over before it starts, we'll see on Friday.
You know, Ryan, what you allude to is exactly what a lot of stars go through. What shall I call myself?
Yes.
What kind of name shall I go with? Because it resonates so well with people who watch me or whatever.
Absolutely. Look at entertainment. You know, Puff Daddy then went to P. Diddy, then he went to Diddy, now he's Sean John. You know, these people try to reinvent themselves, and politicians are always trying to do the same exact thing.
Ryan Prucker, thank you for stopping by today.
Well,
Very
thank
interesting.
Very interesting.
And I like your name, Kelly Wright. I think you should stick with it.
Okay, thank you.